Hi there, my name is Brian Lee with CFR Patio. Today we're going to make an instructional video on how to replace the sling on these common chaise lounges sold through Wayfair and other online platforms. We produce a sling that can be replaced rather than replacing the whole piece of furniture, saving significant amount of money. Here are the tools that we use to remove the sling. I'm going to introduce Jose, our master sling guy here at CFR Patio. He will begin the disassemble process. All right, Jose. Thank you, buddy. Now we're going to remove the seat. Notice Jose is using hand tools. The reason for that is you don't want to damage the threads. If you damage the threads on your piece, they're difficult to fix. So try to avoid damaging the threads by using hand tools. All right, Jose. On the seat portion, you have to remove both bars, else you can't slide in the sling, the new sling. So he's going to remove the second bar now. Now we're going to remove the old sling. Fairly straightforward, just pulling it out. We're going to do the seat and the back, and you will see how it's done, removing the end caps where necessary. This is the easy part. These are the end caps. They are not easily found. Try not to break them because you want to reuse them again. Okay, now we're going to cut off this old sling and we're going to pull it out from the bottom, leaving this intact. Now we're going to install the seat. Fairly straightforward. Jose's just going to slide this seat part and reattach the screws. This is the easy part. Okay, now Jose's going to tighten down all these bolts. Note we left these screws a little bit loose so we can reach down here at the bottom and tighten them all up at once. Tightening the screws is what tensions the sling. Okay, now we're going to install the back sling on the chaise lounge. There's no adjustment to tighten the sling. So the only way to do it is to actually bend these two bars. So this board is here for some leverage, and we're going to push down. Okay, you see how it kinked? It kinked the metal. Now we're going to flip it over and do the other side. This is the only way to put the backs on, is to bend these two bars. And then once we put the sling in, we'll bend it back. Okay, so we effectively narrowed the space. Just put the sling in. So we're gonna load the sling in the bottom where we took the caps off and just leave them up top. Okay, so now it's loose. So the only way to pound it is to bend these bars back with a big hammer, a big rubber hammer. We can retension the sling with the hammer by bending these bars back down closer to straight. Go ahead, eat it. See how that aluminum just bends fairly easy. It will dent. That's just the way it goes. But that will retension your sling. So now this back simply bolts back onto the bottom and you're done.